It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkrum Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded over the up. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tried them little, but stuck for no gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds his target. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. The receiver makes the catch. Ball down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming.
Touchdown, Oregon! as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the return man brought down. It's decent yardage on that return. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. And the defense able to hold in there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They'll give it to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
The shotgun handoff here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He goes down after a solid game on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
A 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's a blitz look here from the defense. And the same runner's got it again. It's a strong play by the defense as time expires in the first period. Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a good throw. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Heaves it deep down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Pitt. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
Went after, up and good. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. They stop him at the 44, but that's an excellent job by the return team there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught for the completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. Hey guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Makes a diving grab. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Braves. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. penalty makes it first down and 20. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's a shotgun run call. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The pass is caught, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. We've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So here we go. Let's see what the play call is on 4th and long from their own 40. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. But he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, and this one could hurt you.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Panthers.
And we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And he's brought down after a stop. Effort on that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The catch is made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple of yards from the goal line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Time enough for one more play in the half. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, gutsy call here to go for this instead of taking the field goal, but it works out. Great touchdown. They now lead by 6. An extra point away, and they go up by 7 here at the half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks him about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Then the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Second and inches. Offense maybe looking to throw the ball here. They got 3 receivers bunched out left. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Off the play fake. Look at the pass him. It's a dart right down the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the outmen. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the 2nd down incompletion, I have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. One down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Test the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Ducks! And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Quarterback gets tattooed there, but delivers a touchdown. Shows great toughness.
Chris, you know how I feel about quarterbacks that are willing to take a shot and come up with a great result like this. Kept his focus and his vision downfield. Meanwhile, he gets hit and laid out, but delivers a strike for the score.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught quickly. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Panthers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw again. Sweep to the wide receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there. A completion makes it 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First and goal, handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The Panthers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kicking team on now for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick. Taking that into the up man. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down play coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Going to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Wide open downfield. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. This has been a tremendous fight through three quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And it's a bunch formation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he's still trying to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab, a chance to score. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
They'll try to run this one in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No field goal try here. They're going to try to break the tie with a touchdown in the final quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Panthers' offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down after that short completion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Touchdown, Pitt. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Press coverage now from these DBs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the receivers got it. Plenty of space at the 20. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read.
Touchdown, Oregon. This passing game is still on fire.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Can the offense win it right here? Are we going to overtime? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Bites off a defender. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Oh, the pass rush hits home. And they start the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. On the field goal. He missed it. Off target that time. Here in the final quarter, this game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Looking deep down the middle. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So first and 10, our first play of overtime. throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up on first and goal from the 8. So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top in OT. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He finds the running back in the flat, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Offense facing second and goal. There's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's third and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pass rush closing in. No, he didn't get in. They stopped him. They gambled to win the game right there. Could not score. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.